we're bringing all of it right to you. Welcome back to J Strategies, where we bring you the latest and the greatest crypto news and much, much more. Let's hop on in, jump right on into this crypto madness and what is popping and what is happening out there. Mad love and respect to you guys that are tuning in. Twitter team, chat team, we are rocking. Okay. Alright. Okay. Okay. Looks like we got, alright, there we go, there we go. Alright. You guys are awesome. We're gonna go through all this. I'm gonna give you some info. And you're gonna find out what the deal is. I'm gonna shout out. Okay. Mad love to you guys. We are getting set up across the board here. For our shout out. Alright. Join chat type T. We got you guys across the board. We're gonna bump right in, jump right in, pull across TG live feeds and much, much more. So we can blast it out. Dropped into the main group. Into that group, and we are rocking. I know you guys are eager to find out what is going on the crypto markets and exactly what is happening. Okay, so using CoinMarketCap today, as we can see, and I'm going to show you a little bit of bookmap action actually today. I'll pull that up. Okay, so overall cryptocurrency market cap is now at 915 billion. So look at that, it lost almost 100 billion. Volume insane, 207 billion in volume. and a lot of that was sell off into coins. And then we're going to take a look actually at the market caps, because you can see insane volume on UST and volume actually higher than usual on USDC coin. Okay, Bitcoin right now coming in at $18,440, and we're going to look at that, and we're going to jump across, pull across, and let you know what's good here at J Strategies, because you know I give it to you how it is, what it is, and I show you some of the flips and then tricks. So 24 hours down 10%, Ethereum at 1,326 down 15% in 24 hours, BNB at 319 down 4.86%, US Tether is at 69 billion, okay, market cap 161 billion in volume, insane volume, and look at the volume, 118 billion on Bitcoin, 41 on Ethereum, BNB. And we're going to show you the chart too on BNB, because BNB made an insane move and then it pulled back to a vector candle, and we're going to explain that and show that to you. Binance BUSD, look at that, 20 billion in volume, 22 billion market cap. Okay, that's stablecoin, and a lot of people are utilizing that across BNB to BUSD. XRP sitting back at the 40-cent range, down 13%. Okay, Cardano at 36 cents, down 8.46. Dogecoin, look at that, back right at that 8-cent mark, down 20%. Pulled back all of its gain, and now Polygon Matic, we've been talking about that, and look, it grabbed that number 10 spot, guys, so you see what it is. We've been telling you about that Matic, so look at that, it's almost about even out on the pullback to 103, okay, 9 billion and 2 billion, so some insane volume. Actually, I want to talk about Solana too, because look, Solana at 23.80, down 19.47, okay, 6 billion in volume. And let's see, Shiba, okay, yeah, obviously, yeah, Shiba about 15%, so I'm seeing a lot of 15% pullbacks, okay, so that's $150 on every 1,000, alright, and Bitcoin, the king of them all, holding right there, so you'll see already what it is. Don't forget to stop by J Strategies at Trades for Radio, and you can hit it up on Twitter. There's a lot of information going on there. Some of these nice bullish BSC projects are popping out. So go on, get up, get out, get over there, and hit them tweets. Hit what you gotta get in, get out, smash them, baby. You can also tweet to earn, and I'm going to show you that. Okay. Bitcoin on the charts. I'm actually on the 5-minute chart. Let me go to 30-minute first for the smaller time frame, and you can see, look at this, Bitcoin smash pullback to 17,155 was the area that I ended up seeing and catching it at. And this is on the half-hour chart. This happened midway during the New York session. Okay, and you can see that we're in the city session right now. I use Traders Reality Indicators, which is really good indicator to use, because you can utilize all the different stuff that you got across all the different markets here. So you can see that, you know, it has everything you need. Market makers using it and utilizing it for the different sessions, because that's when it makes the moves. And I'm utilizing RSI too, so you have your moving averages, crossing, and etc. So that's on the 30-minute chart. Let's go ahead and look at the 1 hour, because this is where everything unfolded. So Bitcoin, massive pull down back to back on hour candles. So you can see Bitcoin, okay, right here, pump, return that whole vector candle, okay, and then it pulled all the way down to the 17K range, which it hasn't been in that range. Let's actually go to daily for you guys, and you can see, look at that, daily RSI swinging down, and that wicked out. And look at this, last time that we were at that range was back in 2020, so 17K. That was like a capitulation candle, but actually it's really interesting that this happens. So we're gonna actually watch and see what's gonna happen on these daily candles now that it's closing and going throughout this week. Today was a big day actually in the United States, because of all the different voting and everything that you got going on, getting up and getting out there. So you guys can definitely see what is happening there. Anybody that wants anything, you can actually just hit up the chats and rock out, and you can see there. But I'm gonna just utilize and look right on and tell you what's going on here. So FTX had stopped withdrawals, okay, and that caused, okay, yeah, okay, so basically that caused what you call like a bank run. So sell-off started happening, and what is it, SBF, he got, look, it was actually a position, all those liquidations that happened, 80% of it came from one liquidation. It was almost $1 billion liquidation, so it was definitely a over leverage in the market, and you can use that on crypto quant and all that kind of stuff. But this is the daily, and that's what we're looking at. Okay, so we're gonna go back down to the 4 hour because now we can actually see that 1 4 hour candle that had the destruction of it all. So once we pull below these moving averages, that's when everything happened. Okay, so right now we're sitting out and to this next candle, and this was the New York session, and Sydney session is open right now, but you can see that the RSI has come below, and it looks like it's turning back up, and that's on the 4 hour. Lower time frame for Bitcoin right here on the 1 hour. You see RSI has been fluctuating. You can see we ended up pumping back up because of the news that we'll actually show you that Twitter news real quick. Let's see. CZ Binance. So they signed a non-binding contract. So you can actually see, alright, all cryptos exchanges. This afternoon, FTX asked for our help. They're in a liquidity crunch. We signed a non-binding, okay, contract, so they can actually, that's where that pump came from, because they can actually pull out of that if they wanted to. So, but this, CZ comes to save the day. Smash that like, guys. Hit that. Okay, so CZ comes to save the day, and, that's why he was like, stay safe. So then right after this, zero fee BTC, which you're trading, will remain on Binance for this foreseeable future. So definitely Binance is one of the top bullish exchanges, and that's where a lot of this volume comes from. Okay, never use a token created as collateral. Don't borrow. If you run a crypto business, don't use capital efficiency. Have a large reserve. Binance has never used BNB for collateral, and we have never taken on debt. So CZ is in that contract. They're going to be doing their due diligence to help out FTX, and that is exactly what has happened. Crypto crashes intensify amidst the downfall of the White Knight. Yep. So he's been talking a bunch of stuff, been out there in the media, and now this is what happens. Okay. So CNBC, all the top news sources. Let me just hit this real quick. Yeah. So it's basically all the same stuff. Bitcoin, crypto plunge at FTX. Alright, so let's see. Yahoo Finance. Let's just pull over here real quick to Yahoo Finance. Bitcoin. The concerns. Crypto plunged Tuesdays as investors digest an emergency deal struck for an unclosed sum between major crypto exchange Binance and FTX. Bitcoin tumbled 13% over the last 24 hours from 19.8 to period low of 17.6. Largest one-day drop since June. It has recovered above the 18.6, so you see right now it's at 18.5, okay? The second largest crypto sold off by 15% in the day from 1468 to 1318. FTX, FTT fell as much as 84 from 16.5 to 3 and is now trading above 5. So very crazy stuff happening, and that's exactly what happened today in the crypto market, and that's why you see those massive moves, okay? Me, I saw that as an opportunity. I've been talking to you guys about these exchanges and telling you, what's happening in there. And I tell you that when I move something or I move money onto an exchange, we send it right back out to cold wallets. And the only money that I keep really on exchanges would be if I'm trading using collateral. So. So we have that. Alright. Let me go back into this real quick. Okay, let me just actually get out of that. get out of that news. We have the cryptocurrency there. We were actually looking at CZ Binance. We were actually looking at straight Bitcoin stuff. You can see main Bitcoin. Bear market is over. Bitcoin has bottom. Check this out. So people are actually showing you it's destroyed something like Bitcoin, not looking good. That's why I'm stuck in my meme coins. Okay, so guys, don't fall for anything. Make sure you always stay safe. Make sure you watch and see what's happening in the markets before you get out there and do what you got to do. So we're going to talk about this chart real quick, and you can see we're well below the M0 pivot zone. Okay, so we're out of these moving average areas. So what I'm looking at is 1 hour, and I'm watching the RSI on the 1 hour, and I want to see if we do continue to see this session right now, because this is Sydney session. Okay, and then from Sydney session, yeah, come over here. This is Sydney session, and throughout Sydney session, then we have Hong Kong session, and that's the one that I'm really going to be looking for. Okay, actually, I said I'm going to pull up the book map. Here we go. So the book map, you can actually see. Okay, let me blow this up for us. Okay, so you can see these orders actually, alright, so they moved up some liquidity. That's at 93, at 18.3. Oh look, that just moved to 18.4. So as we are looking on this book map, it actually moved that up. So that would make me think that, these are where the orders are at, okay? So right at this point, that's where orders are getting filled, okay? And obviously you guys can use common sense and you can see how, crypto is moving. So you see all these orders just coming in, okay? That is bids on the contract. So you can actually see, okay, so 18.4, that's 108 Bitcoin that they kept right at that level. All right, 18,450. So I want to see 1 second. Let it reload. Yeah, come over here. Alright, so we saw that move up, and then, yeah, so we're seeing right below here what I'm watching. Let me spread this out, because this is what I was looking for, quick scalp trades. So you can see these trades coming in, okay? And when you can see those trades coming in, they're getting filled right below here, and massive marks for that. So let me go ahead and pull back to a shorter time frame chart. Okay, and now that we're on the shorter time frame chart, we can actually pull to the 5 minute. Alright, so smaller time frame right now on the 5 minute, right at the 50 EMA. Okay, so what I want to see is the next 5 minute candle. So we got 2 minutes to the next 5 minute candle. I want to see if it opens up and bounces off that 50 EMA. So right now that's what I'm going to pay attention to. You can see the RSI is starting to come back up, and we are in the Sydney session. So I'm going to pay attention to these small little movements, because you can catch quick, and I told you guys that I was going to tell you about quick little scalp trades, and these are the times when you can do it, when there's high volatility in the market. So what I'm looking for is on a smaller time frame. Okay, you see how it came above the 50 and it hit right here, and then it comes below. I want to see if we're going to come above the 50, okay? And when Hong Kong session pulls up, we can hit the 200 on the 5 minute chart. So this is what we're going to do. We pull the book map up. Okay, we see Bitcoin creeping. We see them starting to move the orders up. Okay, orders are getting filled, and there's more liquidity. Look, 18.4. Okay, and then right here 141, so 106. So they moved that Bitcoin up. Let's go ahead and see real quick. 18,250, 141, and then let's see what they have down here. 17.5 has 243 Bitcoin sitting, and then 17 has 216 Bitcoin sitting. Okay, so for those spikes, but as I just told you, I wanted to show you on this smaller time frame how these orders are coming in, because you can see how I'm utilizing the book map with the smaller time frame chart. Okay, and exactly like we said, we saw those orders coming in, we saw them getting filled. Look at that green vector candle. Next candle comes in, it's on top of the 50 EMA. Let's see if it continues to the top or if it breaks below it again. Okay, RSI, you can see how it's pointing. So RSI wants to ride here and bounce back off of that yellow line. A bunch of orders, just look at that. You see the green? A bunch of orders coming in at different points. And look, liquidity just moved up. They're hitting it at 18.5. All right, so yeah, 18,500 even. Right here at the 50 EMA is 18.550. Market makers love the whole and half numbers inside the algorithm. So if you guys continue to pay attention, pull up this indicator. You can just type into Google book map, download the book map, okay? And then on the indicators, you can just type in traders reality, okay? It's really easy, okay, in TradingView. And you can watch and you can follow along if you are interested in quick little scalps. And I told you I was going to show you this when there was a volatility day, and we actually got one for the books here. Okay, so we are sitting right there. This is what I want to see real quick. Once we see what's going to happen with this candle, then I'll talk about a couple other coins for a second. But I want to see, yeah, we're at 18.6, sitting right on that, sitting on that line. Okay, come on, baby. Oh, it's only 1 minute into that candle, so pretty much let me go down to right to a minute and see what's going on here on the 1 minute. That's why, because the 1 minute actually pulled up above. So we're looking at that, and then what's this right there at 19? Okay, into the next 1 minute, and it's on the top swoop, so it's probably gonna, okay, so it's hit it, come back above it. Let me go to the 3 minute. Alright. And then we got that little pull above, so I want to see if it does come all the way back up here. 18.876. So that's on the 3 minute. Okay, 18.8. And we see those orders getting filled. Okay. Let's go ahead and dive into Binance BNB. Alright. I'm going to show you the 30-minute time frame so you guys can see exactly what happened during the day. You can see BNB pulled down with the market, and then it had an intense pump, but it recovered that full vector candle, came down, okay, hit its little area right here, okay, below that 300, around that 298, level, and then slowly, got its way back up towards, and this is important on the 30 minute and then the 1 hour. So it got back to the 50 EMA and above it on the 30, and then the 1 hour, okay. You can see we're sitting right at that. We've got about 15 minutes to close on this 1 hour candle, so I would like to see this candle close at or above the 50 EMA. So looks like it's turning up too with the RSI, so I would watch that down onto lower time frames. Okay, let's go all the way out to the daily. Look at that. Okay, insane. Okay, off the daily, because BNB actually was up above the 200 EMA on the daily, and the 50 was getting ready to cross. But it still could be to that path. You can see it went right down at the daily to the 50 when it wicked out. Okay, 297, that's what we were talking about in our other videos. So that's where we had the orders sitting at there. So, orders did get filled, which was really interesting when that actually wicked out and happened through Binance. Okay, Ethereum, on the other hand, okay, so Ethereum got itself, it was above the 50 EMA on the daily, and now we're below it. So we actually want to see this get itself back up to the 50 EMA, but we can talk more about Ethereum. XRP, our 40-cent level, man, and look at that. On the daily, we've been riding that 200, waiting for that 50 to cross, And because of this whole situation, man, and I wanted to kick and curse and bug out and yell. And, you know, what can you do? You can only just watch and see what's happening. So that's a straight daily on XRP. I want to go down to the 1 hour and see what's happening on XRP. Okay, let me just pull this. Sydney session. Okay, so XRP on the 1 hour turning up. Okay, I like to see that. I want to see it at least come back to its, 44-cent range, because we got pulled down with this whole crypto madness that happened. Okay. All right. Okay. Oh yeah, shout out Tebow tweet to earn. Look at this perfect opportunity right now. People taking advantage of that. Shout out to the Telegram chats, man. Mad love and respect to you guys over there. All right. And then we got Doge. Okay. All right. Show you mad love and respect. Just shout out. Everybody's getting it bullish. Okay. Yeah, boy. All right. Hit that like, smash that button, hit that share. Do what you got to do. Doge back at that 8-cent mark in the Sydney session below that 800 EMA, and now the moving averages are turning down. This is on the 1 hour, but it is turning up a little bit. Let's go to the daily so you can see overall look what's happening on the daily. So Doge took back all of its returns, but it's hitting that 200 EMA, so hopefully that closes above it and not below it. And if it does go below it, we don't want to go lower and close that candle below that 50 EMA. And the 50 EMA, which is at 0.83. Okay, so that's pretty much right where we're at in that situation. Okay, so yeah, make sure you guys go ahead and smash those buttons, hit those. You got all crazy Bitcoin going on right now. A bunch of different videos, guys. Just make sure that you get the right information. Watch the charts, understand what you're looking at, and understand what you're doing. And don't let fear shake you out, because this is just kind of like buy the rumor, sell the news. Okay, so you will see markets come back to where they should be at. Okay, our lovely 1 hour chart here. Okay, on Bitcoin, as long as we could settle in that range and we can start to pull it back up properly, and they're doing their due diligence and people are waiting for more information out there in the markets, you could take an opportunity, for some DCAing. All right, and oh yes, you see how we pull back here, and the liquidity is moving. So yeah, it's very busy out there for those trades. I might do a video that is straight scalp trade for Bitcoin. I don't know, we'll see. I wanted to let you guys know exactly what's happening in the whole market. Okay, get up, get out there, smash my tags, hit my likes, let me know how you feel, what you want to say, what you want to do, if you want to see anything, or if you want to rock out with us. Okay, we'll hit it, we'll get it. I'm up, I'm out there, I'm in Telegram chats, we're bullish and we're rocking out.